Our top story right now is coming in from Tamil Nadu. We'll be going across to Uma Sudhir for more on this because income tax officials are conducting searches at the Chennai residence of Tamil Nadu's top bureaucrat. This is the Chief Secretary, Mr. Rammohan Rao. Let's go across to Uma Sudhir. Uma, these raids, Mr. Rao lives in the Anna Nagar locality. These raids have been going on since 5:30 a.m. We're told. What details can you add to the story?
Sarah, the raids, the income tax chief officials in fact came to the Anna Nagar residence of the chief secretary at around 5:15 this morning. What we now understand is that multiple raids are happening, not just in 7 locations across Chennai, but we are also being told about raids that could be happening in Chittoor as well as in Bengaluru. The number of locations where raids are happening could add up to about 13. What we understand is that these raids have come following possibly there is some seizure of some documents that happened after Chennai-based businessman Secretary Reddy was raided. You would recall that this TTD executive board member, in fact, from his residence when he was raided, over 100 kg of gold, 131 crore rupees in cash, some of it 34 crore rupees of it in new currency and the rest of it in old currency. All of that was seized. There were also some documents seized, and from what we understand, there could be some connections between Mr. Secretary Reddy and the family of Mr. Rammohan Rao. What we are being given to understand by sources is that son of Mr. Rammohan Rao, in fact, had business links with Secretary Reddy, and the documents that were seized from that residence could have led to the raids that are happening today. I must point out that Rammohan Rao, in fact, belongs to Andhra Pradesh. He belongs to the Prakasam district of Andhra Pradesh. He is a 1985 batch officer who was in fact made Chief Secretary in June 2016. He is considered Chief Secretary number 1, in fact, in the CMO office. All through this crisis, when late Chief Minister Jayalalitha was in hospital, he was one of the top bureaucrats who was taking all those top decisions as well. He was additional Chief Secretary and became Chief Secretary in June 2016. He, in fact, retires in September 2017. So, having said all this, what the IT officials are able to get from the residence of Mr. Rammohan Rao at Anna Nagar and also at the other locations of friends and family that are being raided, what the IT will be looking at is whether there are seizures of cash or gold or whatever else properties that may be indicated. If that happens, whether the Chief Secretary and his family is able to explain how the income was got, whether this is really a case of disproportionate assets or whether they are able to give rational and logical explanations for the assets that may be seized from these multiple locations. Having said that, I must also point out that Tamil Nadu at this time is in a very, very precarious stage, if I may put it that way. New Chief Minister in place and a lot of developments that have happened over the last few weeks, in fact, and with some noises already talking about whether this is having some political motive as well. But as of now, what we can confirm in terms of news is that yes, IT officials have been for the last more than 5.5 hours now at the Chief Secretary's residence in Chennai. No one's going out or coming in. We expect that these raids will go on for at least several more hours now, in fact. And only after completion of that entire exercise will it be clear what kind of documents or other materials are seized either from this residence or from the other locations that are being raided that may indicate if there are in fact disproportionate assets not explained by the known sources of income. So right now certainly a big embarrassment because such a top bureaucrat is being raided. We would presume that IT officials would have done all the homework that they need to about the bank accounts, other properties that may be publicly stated. All that having been done, right now they will examine what is inside the house and at the other locations to find if there is anything more incriminating, and only after that we could expect that if they do find things suspicious or reason for filing a case, then a disproportionate asset case could possibly be filed.